Peacetown, what a beautiful place. Peacetown, come show your face. Peacetown, it's full of grace. It's a beautiful place, such a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to be. I went on down to Peacetown. I was looking for a little fun. The girls and boys were full of joy and dancing in the sun. The old folks and the young folks, why, little babies too. All were there to love and share and find that gentle groove. In Peacetown, it's a beautiful place. Peacetown, come show your face. Peacetown is full of grace. It's a beautiful place, such a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to be. Hi friends and neighbors, and welcome to our first virtual Peacetown community celebration. Hi, I'm Jim Corbett, aka Mr. Music. This week opens up with my award-winning love choir, so sing along with us. And that'll be followed by the music of the iconic Sonoma County band, the Pulsators, under the direction of Johnny Campbell. You will see the beautiful work of the fine artist Nishi, and hear the poem of the week from Larry Robinson. Elizabeth Smith will present The Family Village, and the wise Wizard of Wonder will deliver a deep, enlightening message for all. We will be broadcasting every Wednesday, just like the Peacetown concerts, on the Peacetown YouTube channel. You can check in at www.peacetown.org for the summer lineup, and also to purchase Peacetown swag and more. You know, we need Peacetown now more than ever, and it is a beautiful place to be. We open our show each week with the Peacetown drum blessing from Onye Onye Michi. Thanks for being here. Peace.
Welcome to Peacetown. In the light of what's happening in our society today, it's time for us to breed peace, feel peace within our heart and soul. Do not be afraid of anything, but to rejoice in the power within you, to celebrate life and say yes to peace and love. That's the only way we can stay humble to our situations. That's the only way we can stay grounded in good way and rejoice.
It takes a miracle to find love, but there you are, there you are. It took a miracle to make it this far. But here we are, here we are. It's good to know that you are by my side at the start of every day. Now you are the one who keeps me satisfied every step of the way. Whoa, it took a miracle to find your love. But here we are, here we are, here we are, here we are. Pick me up, we find a way to carry on. With you I know that I can always hang tough, 'cause deep down inside you make me strong. Whoa, every day's a miracle when I'm with you. Here we are, here we are. It's like a miracle, a dream come true, yeah. Here we are, here we are, here we are, here we are.
Okay, welcome everybody. This is Johnny Campbell from the Pulsators. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Frank. Good to be here.
That hat is looking good. You look, I mean, we miss live music and we miss the Pulsators. This was, you guys were going to kick off our season at the high level of energy that was going to be our role. We were going to have the Good Times roll the whole summer long.
We got to set it up, do it to it, and set them up and knock them down. Unfortunately, life got in the way of everything.
Yeah, I know it happens. How's everybody doing? That's what people are, you have a huge fan base and people are just really concerned, like, God, what's going on? How are all the guys? First of all, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. I'm doing great. My family, my son just graduated from Annalee High. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's a weird year for them to graduate.
That class of 2020 has gone through so many disasters, all the fires and the electricity shutoffs and now the pandemic and the social injustice, everything. It's unbelievable. These kids are going to really be, I think it's a tough group, beautiful kids. So
yeah,
as far as us, how are we doing?
Yeah,
we're doing great. And you just look around and you see that how the people are coming together and trying to pull things together and do the best they can and make things right for those that have been mistreated, and also work our way through the pandemic and what's going on. It's a lesson for all of us. It's a challenge right now for everybody, and we all have to step up to the challenge. I think this is a historic moment
Well, it's amazing to me because the Pulsators have stepped up to the challenge since 1989, and it usually is the challenge of the community needing help and someone needing a benefit. And there never has been a band more central and more generous in terms of all of. If you've done more benefits than anybody else has ever done. So everybody, I mean, people really love the Pulsators. I want you to know that. So people want to know, how's Doug doing? How's it going? How's John and Mick and Glenn and Rick? What's happening with all these guys? Are they all okay? Are they crazy? What?
They're all crazy. They are all doing fine. Everybody's doing well. Doug's doing fine. Glenn's doing fine. Rick's doing fine. Mick's doing fine. And John Ferre's doing fine. Everybody's doing great so far. We are going to get together later tonight and do a little recording. We're working on some stuff. And we were in the middle of a bunch of songs. We were planning on putting something out this summer, and everything came to a screeching halt. Believe it or not, we have not gotten together since March, so we haven't seen each other. Really, I've seen individual members of the band, but as a group, we haven't gotten together in several months.
Oh man, that's probably the longest time you've been apart since 1989.
This is the longest I have not gigged since I was 17 years old.
Oh man, and I've known you that long, man. We've known each other since when we were all kids. So there's a rumor about that you're collaborating with Andre Deschamps. Andre is another heartbeat of our county. He's the music director and an on-voice personality on The Crush, which is our station that plays local music. Andre, he's Canadian, so he has that really beautiful kind of sound in his voice. But the rumor is that the good times will roll again. So what are you guys doing? How did this happen?
Andre and I have been working on a song called The Good Times Will Roll Again.
All right.
And I think the title is self-explanatory, and it's it's about what we're all going through. But things are all things must pass, as George Harrison said. And so we're working on that song. We're going to put it out here real soon. We're almost done with it. Okay. And that's what the band's going to work on that some tonight.
Well, I know it'll be on The Crush. It'll be on The Crush, and for sure we're going to play it on Peacetown. This Peacetown Online idea that you're also, thank goodness, we have the Pulsators are kicking off a way of staying connected. We're just all doing the best that we can. So for people to stay connected with the Pulsators, your Facebook page is good.
Pulsators, you can go to Facebook and look up the Pulsators.
And website too?
Pulsators.com. We're on Instagram. We're also on Spotify and iTunes, and I think you can just listen to our music on those channels. Oh, we're on YouTube if you want to get into that.
But you could also go to the Last Record Store and actually buy a CD, right? Remember those days?
Not as a last resort. Yes, please go to the Last Record Store. We love the Last Record Store.
Yeah, we do. And this is a community, really. I mean, with Jim Corbett, and the Love Choir. It's just foundational way of creating community. This is a community that really has stuck together because of our love and respect and enjoyment of each other. So, and John, you have been central to that the whole way.
I don't know. Thanks. I'd like to be, if I'm just included in it, that's good enough for me. And I wanted to tell you, that how much I love what you and Jim do and your whole community that you've created. And I love going to Peacetown and every other thing you guys do. You guys are awesome. So just to be involved with you guys is a real honor. I know it's really legit, and it's awesome. So thank you.
Thanks so much. And here we are, more Pulsators. Thank you, Johnny.
Take care, everybody. Be safe. We'll see you soon.
1, 2, 3, 4. You go where you wanna go. You got your own thing. You got your own thing, baby. You're checking it out now. You're doing the things you should. Things are working out, girl. Just like you knew they would. Yeah, you're feeling better. Ooh, you're looking good. baby, you finally found a job. Hey, oh yeah. You're looking around you, girl. You're singing a brand new tune. You're taking the wood out. Think about what you wanna do. You ain't got no time for now about that. Try to slow you down, girl. Put your feet back on the ground. Yeah, you're feeling better. Ooh, you're looking so fine. I feel it so much better, baby. You finally found a job. Trouble from you. I don't want no trouble from you.
This whole current situation has profoundly highlighted how essential the arts are to making life worth living. Now, more than ever, music, art, and poetry are essential to our well-being. So we're happy to share the vibrant beauty of the art of Sebastopol's Karina Nishi Marcus, along with a poem for this week with our own Larry Robinson. First, here's Nishi.
This poem is called A Ritual to Read to Each Other by William Stafford. If you don't know the kind of person I am, and I don't know the kind of person you are, a pattern that others made may prevail in the world, and following the wrong God home, we may miss our star. For there is many a small betrayal in the mind, a shrug that sets the fragile sequence to break, sending with shouts the horrible errors of childhood storming out to play through the broken dike. And just as elephants parade, holding each elephant's tail, but if one should wander, the circus won't find the park. I call it cruel, and maybe the root of all cruelty, to know what occurs but not recognize the fact. And so I appeal to a voice, to something shadowy, a remote, important region in all who talk. Though we could fool each other, we should consider, must the parade of our mutual life get lost in the dark? For it is important that awake people be awake, or a breaking line may discourage them back to sleep. The signals we give, yes or no or maybe, should be clear. The darkness around us is deep.
Hi, I am Elizabeth Smith, founder of Project Whole Child, board member of Peacetown, and creator of the Peacetown Family Village. The Family Village was a new addition last year to the Peacetown Summer Concert Series that was sectioned off by peace flags and designed for families to play, build relationships, and access local resources while enjoying the concerts. Every week, waste-free activities and crafts were offered. Local organizations came as special guests. Hundreds of families came through, made connections, and had a great time. This summer, the Family Village will look different and still be meaningful during a time when families truly do need a little extra love and peace in their lives. Every Wednesday during Peacetown season, families can pick up a peace bag from Toyworks at no charge. Peace bags will include an activity that encourages community engagement, connection, family participation, local resources, and most importantly, some fun. Children are the redeeming factor in the evolution of mankind, and exposing them to a culture of peace at a young age increases the likelihood they will grow up as peace-oriented adults. The value in surrounding a child with peace will have a significant effect on their future. The Family Village encourages a resilient community where children can recognize their community as a peace zone and have a solid foundation that supports healthy families. For more information or to share your organization's resources and have them put into the peace bags, check out the Peacetown Facebook page or email elizabeth@projectwholechild.com. Namaste.
Peacetown, yay!
Beautiful place to be. Hey, Francis, how are you?
Wonderful. So this is Francis Rico here with Jim Corbett, also known as Mr. Music. And Jim got that name from the kids who were overjoyed to see music coming to their schools. And then it evolved from there to where we are today. So first though, we want an update on the Love Choir, but you know, now that Peacetown is national and global because we're online, a lot of people are tuning in for the first time and they don't know what the Love Choir is or what that means. So what is the Love Choir?
Well, a Love Choir is just a collective of folks who get together every week and sing. We've been meeting on Wednesday nights since 1997. And it actually goes back a little farther than that too. I had Love Choir, the People's Love Choir at the time, singing on the Christmas album in 1993. And I've always just enjoyed getting people together to sing because there's something very holy and uniting about people singing together. Because if you think about it, when you're singing, you're vibrating your heart, or you're vibrating from your heart. And when you do that all together, it really makes a unified field. And we have a big family of Love Choir folks. Probably any given Wednesday before the isolation happened, we'd get 60 to 80 people show up just to sing. And we do Beatles, Bob Marley, traditional gospel, whatever kind of turns us on and inspires us. We sing together, and it's a beautiful thing.
Wow. I've always been really grateful to the members of the Love Choir, because part of my experience is that when we do the Peacetown concerts, a concert series that's every Wednesday all summer long, that this is now our the way that we're doing it. It's the volunteers from the Love Choir who actually make the whole thing work, because a big production takes a lot of people, and they always step forward. It's like the nicest group of people. So they got together to start singing, and they managed to create magic together. So a question is, did Peacetown evolve and originate from inside of the Love Choir? Is that, how did we get to where we are today?
Yeah, well, I think very much the same idea of what Love Choir is that we try to bring out the best in one another. One of our messages is everybody's in the Love Choir. It's just a matter of when you decide to join. And the same with Peacetown. Everybody's already in Peacetown because peace already exists. So all you got to do is join and say that you're a part of our little Peacetown thing, and then get 2 people.
Oh, I like that. Now that's an evolution of the peace sign, is like bring 2 people in. Well, basically, okay, so to summarize, how is everybody doing with this in the circumstances? Are you able to get together and sing, or are you using like a format?
We've been doing Zoom, which is, we get to see everybody, but only one person can really sing and be heard by the whole group with a Zoom call. So it's not the same, but we're looking forward to when things open up a little bit, at least getting some of us together in a safe distancing thing and singing. So, but again, when you're singing, of course, you got your mouth open and you're spraying whatever you're spraying. So we look forward to doing it safely, because most of us are in the at-risk geezer group,
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's hear some Love Choir. That's where we're at.
Yeah, we got 2 great things. One is we did back in 2008 at Studio E with Jeff Martin and Jeff Roth on video. And it's Hosanna Bowers and the Love Choir doing Higher and Higher. And then the second one is at the Cape Wolf Festival, when we do, we're going to be doing the Ghost Riders in the Sky, and you'll see adults riding on hobby horses.
Well, thank you, Mr. Music.
Right on. We love you. Peace. We're going to take you higher and higher. Sister Hosanna. Love Choir. Join in our circle. We'd love to have you. There are places I remember all my life. Though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I love them all.
people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Out of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you, and these memories lose their meaning when I think of just something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll always stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more.
We love you all. Love each other. That's a good thing to do. Thank you so much for me. Great music all afternoon and great art inside. So check it on out. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Cheers for the band!
Oh, yeah. And the world will live as one.
Recognize this little bell? For many years, we've been including a special gift to ourselves and to the world in each of our Peacetown summer concerts, a moment of silence. Not a solemn memorial silence that we invoke to share grief and loss, but rather we've shared a connection with life. We've shared a deep inner celebration of a way of being in peace, a way of being in Peacetown, being kind, creating beauty, loving each other, choosing love over fear, laughing and singing and dancing and playing. We're especially good at that. Meditating or praying every day. Loving ourselves as divine beings and seeing others as divine beings as well. Being grateful and being happy. And we've grown together. And week after week after week, we share this special gift of silence, enjoying the magic flute that takes our message to the heart of the world.
The Inuit people of north coast of Alaska have magic words. They say in the very earliest time, when both people and animals lived on this earth, a person could become an animal if he wanted to, and an animal could become a human being. Sometimes they were people and sometimes animals, and it made no difference. Both spoke the same language. That was the time when words were like magic, and the human mind had mysterious powers. A word spoken by chance might come suddenly alive, and what one wanted to happen could happen. All you had to do was say it. No one can explain this. That's the way it was. This is not the age of information. This is not the age of information. Forget the news, the radio, the blurred screen. This is the time of loaves and fishes. People are hungry, and one good word is bread for 1,000. What's your word? How about using it?
Peacetown, what a beautiful place. Peacetown, come show your face. Peacetown, it's full of grace. It's a beautiful place, such a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to be. I went on down to Peacetown. I was looking for a little fun. The girls and boys were full of joy and dancing in the sun. The old folks and the young folks, why, little babies too, all were there to love and share and find that gentle groove. In Peacetown, it's a beautiful place. Peacetown, come show your face. Peacetown is full of grace. It's a beautiful place, such a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to be. Whatever your religion, no matter what your race, left wing, right wing, rich or poor, we're glad to see your face. The door is always open, please just come right in. No border wall, we welcome all to join this happy clan. In Peacetown, what a beautiful place. Peacetown, come show your face. Peacetown is full of grace. It's a beautiful place, such a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to be. If you go down to Peacetown, we will all be there, laughing, singing, dancing, swinging, loving everywhere. You feel so good all over, your cup runs over too. Deep inside you open wide and find that gentle groove. In Peacetown, it's a beautiful place. Peacetown, come show your face. Peacetown is full of grace. It's a beautiful place, such a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to be. Peacetown, Peacetown, Peacetown. It's a beautiful place, such a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to be. Next week we'll have the funky grooves of Burroughs and Dilbeck and the original folk rock of the guitar man Buzzy Martin. Friends, you are loved, loving, and lovable forever. Peace.